Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Gerard Pique, who, according to latest report, is likely to leave Barcelona at the end of the season. We are going to be discussing much on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Atletico Madrid boss Diego Simeone in his pre-match press conference ahead of the game today against Barcelona. Of course, Simeone hits out at Xavi Hernandez by saying years ago he said Atletico's style is not for big teams. We are going to be discussing on how everything started. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barcelona are uncertain about Gerard Piqué's future beyond the ongoing season, with the Catalan club said to have already begun the search for a replacement, according to reliable journalist Oriol Domenech. Piqué, who recently turned 35, was one of the 4 players to sign a contract extension back in October 2020. As part of the deal, the veteran defender took a temporary salary cut, while his buyout clause was set at a whopping €500 million. While a lot has been said about his salary, the fact remains that the defender does not really have a lot left in his tank, meaning that Barca need to start preparing for life beyond the 8-time La Liga winner. Despite being on the wrong side of 30, Piqué sees his current contract running until 2024, and Barcelona are said to have already identified a few players, with Chelsea's Andres Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta topping the list according to Sport. There are even claims that the team is already on the verge of finalizing the deal for the Chelsea duo. Both players are in the final 6 months of their current contract at Chelsea, of course, and they are free to sign a pre-contract agreement with a club outside of England. While Chelsea are keen on securing their services, talks with Azpilicueta in particular have hit a stumbling block, as has been Barca's policy with players above 30. They are only willing to offer the Spanish defender a 1-year deal, while the 32-year-old is adamant on a 2-year contract. As things stand, there's nothing substantial going on at the moment, but it goes without saying that Piqué is certainly nearing the end of his Barcelona tenure. With his current contract running until 2024, it remains to be seen how 2 parties settle on a middle ground by the end of the campaign. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona will be facing off against arch rivals Atletico Madrid in a crucial encounter in La Liga today Sunday afternoon. It promises to be a feisty encounter with so much at stake, considering that both teams are separated by just a point in the league standings. Barca manager Xavi Hernandez acknowledged the importance of the encounter during his press conference earlier yesterday, of course, terming it as a 6-pointer. It will also be the first time Xavi is, pitting his wit against Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone. The reverse fixture was played when Koeman was still in charge of Barcelona, and it ended with a 2-0 defeat at the Wanda Metropolitano. Leading up to the game, Simeone opened up to the prospect of facing Xavi for the first time as manager and aimed a dig at the Barcelona head coach over some of his past statements regarding the style of play of Atletico Madrid. Simeone said, "Years ago, Xavi said that Atletico de Madrid style was not for big teams. Now he will have the opportunity to display what he wants and imagines, since he has new signings and 8 players available for his front 3. Further elaborating, Simeone went on to add that Xavi's statements came in light of him not experiencing or being exposed to any other philosophies apart from the one at Barca, which brought a lot of success to the team during his playing days. Simeone said, "When a person has only lived with one situation in his life, he doesn't understand other situations. What he thinks is very respectable because he had the opportunity to have lived huge successes at Barcelona," Simeone said. So Simeone's comments will certainly spice things up ahead of what will be a tightly contested encounter at the Camp Nou on Sunday. Whoever comes out on top will have an advantage in the race of a top 4 finish. So coolers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barça. Until next time, bye bye.